Welcome, welcome, my beautiful beloved creators. Thank you so much for being here today. I am Dr. Keri, and this is where we come together to lift our vibrations, align with our highest and best selves, and create our ideal realities. Today we are talking about the 12 must-read books for 2021. So if that's something you're interested in, then get your coffee, get snuggly, get ready, and let's do this. Take a drink. All right, so I have a list, 12 books to read. Some of these I've read, some of these are on my to-do list, as in I'm going to be reading them next year, so you'll probably see videos on them. If you want to do a book club with me, definitely contact me. That would be so much fun. And let's get started. Okay, so here's the first book that I'm recommending we read next year. So 52 Weekly Affirmations, Techniques to Unleash the Power of Your Subconscious Mind by Dr. Joseph Murphy. I think this is a great book because it's 52 weekly affirmations. So basically we're just going to read one a week for the next year, getting our mind right, getting into the unleashing the power of our subconscious mind. That's the whole point. 2020, I want us all to start creating our ideal realities, and I think this book will get us going on the right path. Speaking of which, if you haven't read Excuse Me, Your Life is Waiting, this is the next book I'm going to recommend, because this one, like, yeah, there's lots of books out there about the law of attraction and vibrations and your energy and all that kind of stuff, which I'm going to be recommending, but this is the one that started it for me. She doesn't talk like that. She talks about, butterflies in your belly and how to get the butterflies in your belly built up, and how she noticed when she was able to do that, she had a lot more success, and when she didn't do it, she didn't have so much success. So Lynn Grabhorn, this is the second book that I'm going to be recommending for us. Dream big, embrace your feelings, create the life you want, right? So that's what we're going to be doing. And then the next one, this was referred to me. I haven't read it yet, but I'm planning on doing it. The 12-week year, get more done in 12 weeks than others do in 12 months. Now this is perfect because I've actually, if you followed the other video about scripting, we're going to be scripting for the next 6 months. And then we're also going to be doing a vision board about the next 6 months. So the 12-week year, this is actually talking about 3 months at a time. So that's perfect. That'll keep us on point, on task, and making those dreams come true. So this one is really cool. The next book is the Abundance book, because this one's really cool. I haven't read it, but it's got a 40-day prosperity plan. And so all of this is going to go right in alignment with us changing our lives, making things happen, creating our ideal realities, learning about vibrations, shifting our vibrations, and getting going in the momentum of the direction of our dreams, right? So this is what I teach my clients. If you're interested in becoming a client, definitely keep, contact me. But to free your minds from limiting beliefs, which is perfect because that's kind of, why are we not living the lives that we want? Why are we not, how do you create your ideal reality? All that kind of stuff. The only thing keeping us from what our ideal realities is limiting beliefs. And one of the main limiting beliefs I think people have is that money is the root of all evil, or money is bad, rich people are bad, you gotta, claw and scrape and, beat your way to the top. But that's not how it's supposed to be. And sometimes there's a conflict of interest, conflict of values when it comes to wanting money. And, we want this great life, but if we think money's bad, then you're not going to get it, right? So I'm going to recommend this book, The Millionaire from Nazareth, because it talks about, Jesus's teachings about prosperity. And it tells us that, yes, we are supposed to be prosperous. We are supposed to be wealthy. We are supposed to take care of ourselves. We are supposed to, because, obviously the kingdom of heaven's within us. So we have to fill ourselves up first from a place of love and knowing and connectedness and all that kind of stuff. So then it can, flow out from us. You can't give what you don't have, right? So you definitely need to take care of yourself first. But if you have a values conflict when it comes to money and wealth, I think this one, I just started reading this one. I'm on page 30 and already I'm just like, yes, it's so good. Okay. Because the whole point, like I said, is we're getting in the momentum, getting our minds working in the direction of what we want versus what we don't want. And I think these books build on that premise. So 7 Spiritual Laws of Success. This is one of my favorite books. I've definitely read this. He also has a little movie starring Olivia Newton-John, who I adore. She's in it, and she created a musical album that goes with it. One of my favorite albums, just one of those peaceful, relaxing, beautiful ones. And but this is a practical guide to the fulfillment of your dreams. So once again, it's supposed to be fun. It's supposed to be easy. We are supposed to be, abundant and wealthy and happy. So these books are all, if you read them, you're going to get your mind in the flow of that. Next one is Dr. Joseph Murphy's Think Yourself to Health, Wealth, and Happiness. So I talk about, there's the 3 pillars is optimum health, abundance of wealth, and true happiness. Now, happiness is number 1. You got to focus on happiness. But if you don't have the health or the wealth, then it's kind of hard. If you feel sick and broke all the time, it is kind of hard to feel happy. Now, that's the goal. You have to feel happy first, and then the others will follow suit. But if you're in pain and broke all the time, then yes, it is a little difficult. But that's the whole thing. It's all about the mental mindset. It's all about focusing on what you want rather than what you don't want, and getting your mind, body, and spirit in alignment, which just means in agreement, which just means, yes, this is actually who I am at my core. So then the next book is about healing your mind. Heal your body, cure your mind. So this one talks about some of the symptoms we may not even realize. The point of this is he actually goes through some leaky gut, adrenal fatigue, liver detox, mental health, anxiety, depression, disease and trauma, mindfulness. So Dr. Amit, I'm going to say his name wrong, sorry sir, Agrawal, it's, there are, so physical ailments are related to mind, are related to spirit, but sometimes you have to, if you're in pain, you have to address the pain first. So then you can go a step back and work on what caused the pain, the spiritual reasons for, and all that kind of stuff. So I read this book, or I'm reading this book. I finished it. And it's good because adrenal fatigue, I think a lot more people have adrenal fatigue than they realize. And that's why we have anxiety, because if your adrenal glands aren't working properly, if you've had trauma, if you've had experiences, adrenal glands probably aren't working at optimum levels. So this talks about how to heal that. So it's really good. And so then that takes us to this one. It's about self-care. So I liked this one. I haven't read it yet, but I really, magical ways to pamper, soothe, and care for your body and spirit. That just sounds wonderful and delightful. So we definitely need to take care of ourselves. We need to address issues. Self-care is so important for the mind, body, spirit, and then getting all your glands and your hormones balanced and everything like that. So then the next one, now that we've got our mind thinking about abundance, we're getting our body feeling good and all that kind of stuff, now we get to go to the spirit and really tap into healing those old wounds, those psychic traumas, our ancestral pains. A lot of the stuff, if you have a limiting belief or a mental block, or just something holding you back, a lot of times it's not yours. You picked it up from most of the things that we have. Our life is set between conception and about 5-7 years old, and if something traumatic happened to anyone immediate circle, those dominant frequencies are like shock waves, and they get stuck in your energetic field. And you, because you're the one who understands that you are supposed to be happy, supposed to have abundance, and supposed to have optimum health, you're like, why is this not happening? Then that means you get to be you're the chosen one who's going to clear all this for everyone that you love, including yourself. So the Akashic Records, I have a certification. I teach the Akashic Records. Very powerful, fun, wonderful stuff. So I'm recommending this book because I think it'd be great. And then we also get to go connecting to our body and awakening your chakras through Kundalini yoga and meditation. So this is actually how to start moving your body, right? So now we've been working on getting our mind right, getting our bodies healthy, and now we want to move that energy. We want to tap into that energy. We want to take it all the way from the earth to the cosmos and back through us. So this, I recommended. I thought this book would be fun to read. So I think that's good. And then the last book I'm going to recommend. Wow, what's this happy little book? What a beautiful book. This book just happens to be written by me. Shameless promotion here. However, I definitely want to recommend it to you guys because it is a self-development book disguised as a coming-of-age love story. So just like watching Harry Potter and you go into the magical world of wizardry and you learn magical spells, that whatever, it's fun. It's a relief on your brain to go into that world. Mine is more, like I said, it's a coming of age love story, but our main character, Morgana, she learns about self-care. She learns about abundance mindset. She learns about how to heal herself through all the things that we've just kind of discussed, but it's a story. So you get to be involved in the story, but because it's energy medicine, while you're reading the story and enjoying the story and, going through it with Morgana, you're actually doing energy healing on yourself. So how magical is that, right? So those are the 12 books I'm recommending for 2021. Pick and choose what you want. Let me know in the comments if you liked any of these books. Let me know if you've read any of these books. Let me know what you think about my list for a fun and productive year, making 2021 the best ever, and tapping into your power of creating your ideal reality. So if you like this, let me know. Give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe. And in the meantime, let's follow our bliss, live our passion, and create our success. Life is what we make it. So let's make it fun, fabulous, and anything you want it to be. And always remember that you deserve a life full of love, magic, and miracles. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye.